Hello there. Time for another demo. Hopefully this one's better. It's another one where I know some things happened, but I didn't really watch the game. We're going to be checking out Mr. Cat. PandaCat. Did I say hello, everyone? God, I'm totally off my groove, aren't I? Anyway, we're going to be watching PandaCat versus the Leviathans, Dragons vs Leviathans, Game 2 from Sunday, just past the final week of Phase 1 regular season play. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's do it. Let's see. Oh, it's going to go black screen again. No. Okay, we're fine. I'm in the bottom right now. I'm out of the way nicely. And yeah, we can check this one out. Shall we check out the build from PandaCat here? He has gone for a little bit unusual. Cowl into Devos. I think we've still been saying DT up to now pretty much most of the time. I mean, Cowl into Devos puts you towards an anti-heal style build. Kind of makes sense in this game to go anti-heal heavy, I suppose. There's no... The other team's probably not going to be building a whole lot of anti-heal for your comp. You're not too worried about the Ares HP 5. You're not too worried about Gilgamesh's Life Stones 3, but the stuff does add up. And then you've got a Morrigan on the other side as the mage, who's going to be pretty bad at applying anti-heal. And Shiva should be pretty good at applying brawlers, I think. We're doing this old thing. Oh, there's something going on here. What's happened? What button has been... O has been pressed when I type in the team names at the top. Because I forgot to do it before I go into Spectator. It actually does things in the game, which is fun. Blink from Mike to get pressure in this lane. This could be an interesting laning phase to watch for sure. So we'll see how it goes. Pressure off the Blink for the Ares and the Hachiman. They're not going to go for the invade. They just drop a ward on the enemy Harpy, grab their own. I wonder what they're thinking behind that is, whether they just want to take the risk on maybe not getting it, whether they think they're going to retain pressure so they'll be able to grab that more safely after they outclear on this wave, which they do outclear by a lot. So maybe worth thinking about. Pigon solos out Shinto. Pigon solos out Shento. On this Susano second wave, use this Blink. Nothing for Shinto to beads, I believe, from seeing this before. Because Pigon didn't have his 2. Picks up the kill. Mike rotates out of lane early. And the cat has some wards topside here, so he knows nothing's going on. They've used the, the shit-free wards topside of the lane here to make sure that PCat's safe enough to clear on his own. And they just leave him in the 1v1 early. Mike opts to rotate out early. So this is interesting. Fake backs. It's not necessarily something you'd want to do, is leave Hachiman in a 1v1 versus an Uller. And we get a little bit of information on why right there. Actually strange to see that PCat actually went for a Mollypot on Hachiman. Hachiman's passive, I don't think I can show it. The Hachiman's passive is basically he gets MP5 for hitting stuff. Which is one of the more boring and useless passives in the game, but it does mean that you never go to him. Perhaps PCat went for the Mollypot just for the double proc, the extra HP 5 you can get from proccing both a health pot and a Mollypot at the same time if you think you're going to be brawling, It's good to have. Dash out from PCat. Looks like Horrific was invested there by Rong Yu, and that is a kill onto PBM. He was going to be the target there every day of the week. That's why you buy this Horrific emblem. It's very hard for an Ares to survive versus it pre-5. It's okay into some of the other gods here also. Pretty decent into Gilgamesh, pretty decent into Susano, especially when there's no sprint on the board and no beads for the core of the dragon. So I quite like this sprint pickup for Wrong you, but that's not who we're focused on here. We're focused on Mr. PandaCat. Looks for an invade on that one. Let's have a look at his leveling. Just what you would expect, really. Point in the 1, point in the 3, point in the ult, and 2 in the 2. So he is trying to zone these waves out. See Zapman's low mana. Maybe trying to make sure that he can try and deny some farm. Try and keep him in the lane a little bit longer. I mean, if you push the wave straight up, it's much more of a free back for Zap once he clears the wave. So PandaCat maybe trying to keep him around, maybe see if he can pick up a kill in this laning phase, or deny Zap some farm. So Zap can't really use mana here because he's low mana. He needs to be able to keep mana to be a threat. So that's why he's probably holding his 1 here. We'll use it eventually and just clears out the wave. Full clears it. Knows he's safe to get out of there now if he wants to. Resetting. You know, you can reset these and they don't heal up. So we're learning little things in these videos, if you didn't already know. I assume you did. Everybody knows that, right? PandaCat ends up using his 2 at the end there. It's not great in terms of his wave clear, but not too worried about it right now. Just going to clear this out and safely do his purple, you would imagine. Oh, misses a last hit. What a noob. What a noob. Oh, I said people were going Death's Toll earlier, didn't I? They're definitely not, are they? They're going Gilded. He actually backs with his purple up. Full Devo's back, so you can kind of understand it. Gosh, remember the good old days where hunters would back for full Devos and it would be you were skipping boots? Those were the days. Kind of miss boots in some ways. They were just you know, a must-buy, which is kind of bad for the game for the most part. But yeah, it's nostalgia more than anything. Of seeing things like that, and then like you've got to try and punish the Devos rush, otherwise you get outscaled really hard in lane if you went for like Warriors or Ninja Tabby first. But PandaCat does delay his purple slightly, so offset purple timers here. Not really all that important, but it means that the enemy team don't have the timer for that purple by default. More important in previous metas. PBM Cochinta. What a gamer. Gaming's going on in mid. We don't care about that though. We are focused on Mr. Cat. Dashing out. A lane where, you know, you don't want to get axed. You take a whole lot of poke if you get axed. Oh, he ults the stun. Let's watch this from the third person. Solo kill. He taunts. And he dashes him. Gives him the taunt. Gives him the laugh. And there it is. PandaCat let him know. I think I saw the player cams of this one, actually. And PandaCat, like, stood up. Pretty sure it was this solo kill. He stood up. I was like, what are you doing, Steve? I don't know what he said. But he stood up and shouted across at the team across the hall, which is funny. Always good to see. That's one of the benefits of having the games all online. We're gonna fast forward now because nothing's happening. I'm just gonna clear this out and back. Indraceptor available for Mr. Ares. You know when I was recording that last POV demo I did of Neil playing Ymir, and I mentioned that Morrigan could milk the steeple? Like, when I got out of that recording, I went on Twitter and like FineOK had tweeted a video of that as his going live tweet. I cannot believe I've been owned. I've been owned. He's mentioned it before me, even though I mentioned it before him. But there's no evidence of that, so it's over for me. I'm a thief. I'm a content thief. I also mentioned it on one of my SBL broadcasts, but there's no evidence of that either, no doubt. It's all gone. It's all been deleted by the Smaluminati, headed up by FineOK, so that he can get the credit. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? Let's move on. Purple buff picked up. PCat back to the lane, nothing happening. Looks like a gank's on the left-hand side. On the way, Zapman in trouble. Will be pulled back and will be taken down. PBM credited with the kill. Beads were used, I guess, on some Gilgamesh engage there from Sam. Weird comp from the Dragons, by the way. Susano mid and Gilgamesh jungle in this one. I'm pretty sure, didn't they run Gilgamesh mids in game 1 of this set? Or did I make that up? Was that them? Somebody ran Gilgamesh mid, right? Wrong, you in trouble. Using Atlas's kit to good effect, but will fall down regardless. They're gonna do gold? I doubt it. So we'll see what they do. PCat just hovering over, sucking up some farm. Oh, there's nothing to pick up on the Geo side of the map. Let's see how he pushes his lead here. Up 2 level, level and a half, I guess, as we see Zatman hit level 10. Oh. Emilitu has landed in Scotland. My go. I gotta go pick him up relatively soon. Well, not relatively soon. Probably in like an hour and a half, 2 hours from the bus station in Glasgow. Maybe even longer. We'll see. I don't know. It depends how soon the next bus is from Edinburgh Airport to Glasgow. But he has indeed landed. So that's exciting. That's what I'm doing instead of fast forwarding, so that you guys can watch the exciting bits of this game. Because nothing is happening. I know how to pick them, huh? Maybe I should pre-watch the games and record the good bits and then analyze those. But then, how would you get all of this witty banter that you're getting right now? Who knows? It kind of reminds me of Havering doing this. I'm sure a lot of you weren't around when I was putting out episodes of Havering. It was towards the start of... No, not Havering. Oh, what was it? God, what was it? It was some play on lockdown, pandemic-y stuff. When I was first working from home, I used to like record. Did I record a video like every day? Me playing Smite and talking? Or was it like every week? I don't know. But I was putting out a lot of episodes of this show that I can't remember the name of at some point. You could find that, I'm sure, if you look through my old videos. It reminds me of that, me just chatting about nothing while I played some Smite. This time we're watching some replays. Aggression on the Joe side of the map now. They might milk the steeple here. Looks like PBM wants to. I can see him. His fingers are twitching. He's like, please let me milk it. He ends up ulting Rongyu in. Here's the damage. Rongyu dashes out. Shinto already fell down. Looks like Sam will at least die in mid. Yes, Panatom gets him. We got a big Fino K getting in the way. PBM kills Rongyu. PCat's not really doing anything, huh? Come on, PCat. Get in the game. You gotta be getting in this game. This is perhaps just the ADC life, though. You just farm all of the many camps around Joe lane. Oh, juke the... Oh, Zatman's gonna die here. I feel like we've seen this one before. Had the beads, opted to hold them there. Zap knew he was... If you beads and leap there, PBM's gonna ult on reaction to that. If he has it, which he doesn't. Okay, never mind. Maybe Zap should have beadsed. God, do I go back? I don't want to go back. I'm gonna go back just to make sure that he had his beads. He did have his... Would he have lived if he beadsed? I'm pretty sure he would have. I could be... I mean, look at... Surely he lives. Sure... maybe not. Maybe not. With PandaCat having his 2 still available, maybe... I think I would have used the beads there. I think even now I would use the beads and hope that they miss something and I live, you know? Oh well. Maybe he didn't know the Ares ult was down. Might be the issue. But oh well. He goes down. His tier 1 goes down. And PandaCat goes up. Full Devos, full Kins. In a good spot, backing out here as he pushes out the wave. We'll watch him walk out of base, but super fast. He's zooming. Oh, he's zooming. Look at him. Speed hacker? Okay, he's in line. Grabbing the milk. Full steeple now for his team. That's a big swing. Empty, near empty steeple and a full steeple. It's not quite a gold fury, but it's pretty big. On the right hand side's going on. Pity we can't watch that, huh? But PandaCat just trying to push his lead over on the left hand side here. Make sure that Zap's not getting any sneaky rotations in. Zap's corner watching here. Talked about that a little bit in the Ymir demo we watched for Neilma. Just making sure that you look around corners, use the third person POV as much as you can. PandaCat's far ahead, so he can make this aggressive pathing here. And kind of cut off Zap, make sure he gets to the fight first and have impact, gets 2 kills for himself. Zap arrives just on time to run away. Should escape, I think. Yeah, it looks like he'll get out. And PandaCat's over on the right hand side, which is usefully where the Pyromancer is. He's going to grab the Pyromancer. It's nice to grab the Pyromancer first, I think, in games where you're winning. I meant to talk about this a bit in the video I did recently around the King's draft, because they did this. They offset the objective timers of the Pyromancer and the Gold Fury. I think it's a really good thing to do from ahead. Quite often when you're behind, when you're getting out-pressured, when you don't have as good of an objective fight at the time, teams in the top level play nowadays will be very happy to just give up. Oh, Zap's dead. He has tried to fight. Give him the solo kill. Give it to Panda. And cool guys don't look at explosions. There it is. PandaCat gets his second solo kill of the game. Perhaps Zap knew the rotation was coming there. Decided to just fight it and see what he could do. See if he could force some relics at least. It is PandaCat's beads used. Yeah, perhaps Zap was just feeling desperate and he was like, I gotta do something. And now they grab the Gold Fury. No trade possible. I mean, even if the Pyromancer was up right now, there's no way the Leviathans could do it. They are getting absolutely thrashed at this point of the game. 10k XP again, 7.5k gold, objectives, and invades, and farm, and everything coming through here. It looks like PCAT going to rotate over to the right-hand side. The Dragons have decided this is the time to push our leads. Maybe go for a Fire Giant. It's when you send the ADC over. You see the pathing he took as well, avoiding a lot of the wards that would normally be there. It looks like he did walk over this ward, though. So they know he's on the Joe side. Wrong you will die. I wanted to see how he maxed things. Yeah, 3 into the 1. Don't know if he put levels in the 1 other than 1 level earlier on. I think some people max the 1 these days. After the 2. Not PandaCat. FG will be grabbed. Not even a thought of contesting this from the Leviathans. You see them walking over to the left-hand side. They know this is going on, and they simply cannot contest it. So they let this one go. FG at 17 minutes for PandaCat and Co. They're probably going to push down this tier 2. Let's fast forward, fast forward. I'm trying to make this one a little bit of a quicker video than the last one. I think I messed up pretty bad, and they're just going to grab the Phoenix as well. They know right now they're in a bad spot to fight. They were hoping perhaps that the Dragons wouldn't push their lead like they do, but experienced team, if there's one team that's very, very good at pushing their leads, or historically has been, it's this, you know, PandaCat, PBM, and Final K core. I know they're not the core mid trio, but the core of this team that have stuck together for a bit. And that gets us back in. Looks like he got a Hunter's Cowl online, so has the double lifesteal now. 15% on that, 30% on that. That's 45%. You do the math. And I don't think a lick of anti-heal on the other side, so they really will not be killing him, huh? They really, it's gonna be difficult for anybody like Shiva or the RTO or whoever to just even outdamage his lifesteal at this point of the game. He's just so big, and they're so tiny, and they don't have the items to deal with his build. Double ward, not great. So a couple double wards we've seen from these pro teams. I forget I'm on camera with these things. Hope I've not been picking my nose. I don't pick my nose. But yeah, a couple times we've seen double wards come in from these pro teams. Maybe they should learn to communicate. Not like they've got anything else to talk about at this point in the game. So, you know, don't double sentry, you fools. You fools! Clean it up. That's what I'd be saying if I were the coach. Maybe that's why I'm not a coach anymore, because I'm just like, why are you guys double warding, nerds? Anyway, fight on the left-hand Phoenix. Looks like P-Gon's done all the work so far. PandaCat doing his bit to hit the tower. Bad beats in Aegis, I would say, but gonna get away with it. Better using your relics than not using them. Missing a lot of autos here. Dashes forward with the ult. Very uncharacteristic of PandaCat to miss autos. One of the normally the most mechanically look at the mechanics on this guy. Look at the way he autos this Phoenix. It's crazy. His team ending the game. He's like, yeah, I got it, everybody. Mike, I got it. Mike's like, good job, PCAT. Comes in, looking for more. Damage is not bad. As I said, he's just gonna lifesteal through any damage that goes on to him. Somebody picked that kill up. I guess Oboe bounced. But that's going to be another one. 22-8 for the Dragons. 6-0 and 5 for Mr. Cat. Don't die now, Panda Cat. Thank you. PBM takes one last death for the team. Greystone guy I pick up for PBM this game, by the way. It's cool to see. But that's that. That was Mr. Panda Cat and his solo kill. His 2 solo kills onto Zampman. Maybe I'll make a clickbait title about Panda soloing Zap twice. I probably won't. But I could. Never forget that I could. No whispers this time. At the end of the game. So look at the damage numbers. 11k. 11.9. Second highest in the game after Fine. Oh, yeah. Just about over Pandatom. Second highest in the game over Fine. Okay. Very solid play there by PandaCat. Just pushing his lead. Making sure he won his 1v1s. And showing you how to farm that Geo side of the map. You just want to keep bouncing between all those camps, all those little harpies, getting as much farm as you can, and rotating when you can as well. Picking your time. Cool. That's it. Another one in the books. Another recording. I better see how Emil's getting on. See if I need to go pick him up anytime soon. I don't know if I'm going to do another recording. Maybe I could do my power rankings. Surprise power rankings video with no stream chat. I don't know if I want to do the power rankings with no stream chat. Scares me. But that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Let me know in the comments which demos you want to see. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll do some demos from this weekend's semi-final games on Monday or something. I'm off work on Monday. It's a public holiday in the UK, so maybe I'll do that. That would be a good idea. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!